What's your thoughts on that main event? What did you make of it? Is the right winner in your opinion?
I believe so. I believe the right winner for sure. Look, it could either win a draw or Bivol. And I'm happy with the decision. And I look forward to seeing His Excellency see what he does next with the
If you compare with the statistic, yes, me, but I don't think so too.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
You're being humble, man.
Because I'm lucky. It's all because I'm lucky.
You happy to straight away get a challenge?
Yeah. We're ready to fight whoever. We're ready.
And how do you think, is this the first time in Riyadh?
I think it's gonna be a go. I have to ask about yourself. He's talked about Alcatraz.
Yes.
We're going to see you headlining in Alcatraz?
Absolutely. Definitely in talks of Alcatraz. But he had the fight. You know what though? It's an honor. I'm grateful. Put myself in this position, and now we're just here to take over.
You still want to fight Bruce?
And just one more from me, Beterbiev Bivol, the rematch. What a great fight that is in Saudi. How do you see that playing out, Sal?
It's gonna be a really good fight again. Both are great fighters, and
Do you see yourself fighting a light heavyweight again?
Do you think I'm blowing
maybe.
Maybe.
Beterbiev and Bivol clash once again for all 4 light heavyweight titles in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on February 22nd. Their first battle, just 4 months ago, ended in a majority decision win for Beterbiev, making him the first undisputed 175 pounds champion in over 20 years. Some fans disagreed, believing Bivol deserved the victory. With another tight showdown expected next month, anticipation is at an all-time high.
Beterbiev and Benavidez, who do you think is the biggest challenge for you?
Oh, Beterbiev.
Beterbiev?
Yeah,
Why is that?
of course. Because he's a champion. He has something to offer me. He's a strong.
Unified super middleweight champion Canelo shared his thoughts on the Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch while speaking to Fight Hub TV, admitting it's tough to pick a winner. It's going to be a great fight again. Both are incredible fighters. Canelo knows the 175 pounds division well, having defeated Sergey Kovalev for the WBO light heavyweight title in November 2019. He later returned in May 2022 to challenge Bivol for the WBA light heavyweight title, but suffered a unanimous decision loss. Still holding the WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight titles, Canelo didn't rule out a return to light heavyweight when asked if he was interested in moving up again.
Is there one person that comes to mind?
No.
Bivol maybe, just to get the rematch. Bivol maybe.
Bivol is one of the guys.
If Canelo moves up to light heavyweight, a rematch with Bivol could be in the cards. Making his prediction, David Benavidez stated, "To be honest, I'd pick Bivol because he already beat Canelo." When asked who wins Beterbiev versus Bivol, he added, "If I beat Bivol, that proves I'm better than Canelo."
Punches to break this wall. I was throwing it to target, because with guys like him, if you're trying to break the wall, you could be catching the trap.
He then added, "I know Dmitry Bivol well. I've sparred with him a lot. He's a great fighter and we've had some amazing sessions. I'd love to fight him. If Benavidez were to beat Bivol, it might finally entice Canelo to face him." In another interview, he claimed fighting Canelo would be easier than Bivol.
If I'm being 100% honest with you, the only thing that the Canelo fight brings to me is money. You know, it's not all about money. I want the respect from the fans. I know a fight with Canelo Alvarez is way easier than Bivol, because Bivol is the one that beat Canelo Alvarez. So now I'm interested.
The only thing a Canelo fight brings me is money. I know fighting Canelo Alvarez is way easier than Bivol because Bivol already beat him, Benavidez stated. Continuing, he added, "Beterbiev is getting older. He trains hard and carries a lot of weight. Maybe that's slowing him down."
Interested in beating Bivol. You know, I mean, that's what I'm more interested in. I'm interested in going up there, winning all the titles, and winning the respect from the people.
Did you score Bivol won?
I thought Bivol won.
His chances of beating Bivol are getting slimmer and slimmer. But at the end of the day, I don't want to speak on what those men can and can't do, Benavidez said. Speaking to Shahzid, the newly crowned WBC interim light heavyweight champion, Benavidez broke down the fight based on his sparring experience with Bivol and his bout against former Beterbiev opponent Alexander Gvozdyk.
Bivol is a great boxer and he has punching power. And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights. And in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when.
In a surprising twist, Bivol, who has just one stoppage in his last 10 fights, discussed the matchup. They're both extremely talented but very different fighters. Bivol is a skilled boxer with great movement, while Beterbiev is a relentless force, a train that takes shots just to land his own.
And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights. And in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when you start to break down more. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards.
For this fight, I see Bivol having the power to hurt Beterbiev. We've seen Beterbiev hurt before by Alexander Gvozdyk, and from sparring both, I can say Bivol hits harder. If Bivol keeps his jab working, stays on his feet, and stands his ground during exchanges, he has a great chance. But once Beterbiev's engine starts rolling, he's a force. 19 fights, 19 KOs. It's a true 50-50 fight. Meanwhile, David Benavidez, who boasts 30 wins and 30 fights with 24 knockouts, proved why he's among boxing's most feared punchers, securing a unanimous decision win over David Morrell on February 1st.
Do you think he does?
I think so. He has the ability to do it. You know, Beterbiev is a really strong fighter. It's going to be hard, but he can do it.
With this victory, scored 115 to 111, 115 to 111, and 118 to 108 by the judges, Benavidez retained his WBC interim light heavyweight title and claimed Morrell's WBA regular belt. More importantly, he cemented himself as the top contender for the undisputed light heavyweight championship, set to be decided when Beterbiev and Bivol clash on February 22nd, though facing the winner hasn't always been Benavidez's top priority.
Did you feel that your power hand was as effective as you wanted it to be? Or was it like banging on an anvil?
He's like a wall, to be honest. I didn't throw my...
For years, Benavidez insisted he deserved a shot at Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight. However, with Canelo showing little interest in the matchup, Benavidez eventually shifted his focus toward light heavyweight.
Then what about Beterbiev? What about Beterbiev?
He's 40, I think.
Okay.
He's
Hey,
40, yeah.
He's gonna win that fight. Easy. He might stop it. Easy.
On his podcast, former world champion Shawn Porter shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight, confidently backing Bivol. He's going to win that fight easily. He might even stop him. Porter dismissed the idea of an early finish, stating that Beterbiev takes a lot of punches and won't be able to catch up to Bivol. He emphasized that Beterbiev can't force Bivol into a brawl, calling him too disciplined, too smart, and too elusive. Ultimately, Porter believes Bivol's superior boxing skills will control the fight from start to finish.
I'm making a bet.
Easy, I
don't think easy. I do have him beaten.
If you can't land, man, that is a boxer. God, dog, he can box.
Artur Beterbiev is going to take a lot of.
The fight has drawn massive attention, pitting two of today's great champions against each other. Legendary Mexican champion Julio Cesar Chavez gave his prediction, stating that Beterbiev must secure a knockout within 8 rounds. Otherwise, Bivol's chances improve significantly if the fight goes the distance and the judges decide the outcome.
Championship of the world. Special belt will be presented tomorrow night.
It's a good, tough fight, Julio Cesar Chavez told Izquierdozo.com. If Beterbiev doesn't win within 8 rounds, Bivol takes it by decision. Tim Bradley added that the opening rounds will be crucial in setting the fight's tone.
And then again, now the jab doesn't come, but then you shoot, and then you fall short with your offense because the guy steps back out of range, and then you try to, then you...
Admitting it's tough to pick a winner. It's going to be a great fight again. Both are incredible fighters. Canelo knows the 175 pounds division well, having defeated Sergey Kovalev for the WBO light heavyweight title in November 2019. He continued, noting that while some expect Beterbiev to start slowly after knee surgery and a 9-month layoff, he should come out aggressive to disrupt Bivol's rhythm early. However, Tim Bradley warned that starting fast carries risks, as Bivol's counterpunching is sharp. He called it fascinating to see how this strategy affects the fight's momentum. For more boxing updates, subscribe and turn on notifications to stay informed. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.